When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes, and accordingly all experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer, while evils are sufferable, than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty, to throw off such government and to provide new gods for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. The history of the present King of Great Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having indirect object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over these states. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. He has refused his assent to laws, the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance, unless suspended in their operation till his assent should be obtained. And when so suspended, he has utterly neglected to attend to them. He has refused to pass other laws for the accommodation of large districts of people, unless those people would relinquish their right of representation in the legislature, a right inestimable to them and formidable to tyrants only. He has called together a legislative body that places unusual, uncomfortable, and distant from the depository of their public records, for the sole purpose of fatiguing them into compliance with his measures. He has dissolved representative houses repeatedly, for opposing with manly firmness his invasions on the rights of the people. He has refused for a long time, after such dissolutions, to cause others to be elected, whereby the legislative power, incapable of annihilation, have returned to the people at large for their exercise, the state remaining in the meantime exposed to all the dangers of invasion from without and convulsions within. He has endeavored to prevent the population of these states, for that purpose obstructing the laws for naturalization of foreigners, refusing to pass others to encourage their migrations hither, and raising the conditions of new appropriations of land. He has obstructed the administration of justice by refusing his assent to laws for establishing judiciary powers. He has made judges dependent on his will alone for the tenure of their offices and the amounts and payment of their salaries. He has erected a multitude of new offices and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out their substance. He has kept among us, in times of peace, standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. He has effected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power. He has combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution and unacknowledged by our laws, giving his assent to their acts of pretended legislation, for quartering large bodies of armed troops among us, for protecting them by a mock trial from punishment for any murders which they should commit on the inhabitants of these states, for cutting off our trade with all parts of the world, for imposing taxes on us without our consent, for depriving us in many cases of the benefits of trial by jury, for transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses, for abolishing the free system of English laws in a neighboring province, establishing therein an arbitrary government, and enlarging its boundaries so as to render it at once an example and fit instrument for introducing the same absolute rule into these colonies, for taking away our charters, abolishing our most valuable laws, and altering fundamentally the forms of our government, for suspending our own legislatures and declaring themselves invested with power to legislate for us in all cases whatsoever. He has abdicated government here by declaring us out of his protection and waging war against us. He has plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, burned our towns, and destroyed the lives of our people. He is at this time transporting large armies of foreign mercenaries to complete the work of death, desolation, and tyranny, already begun with circumstances of cruelty and perfidy, scarcely paralleled in the most barbarous ages, and totally unworthy the head of a civilized nation. He has constrained our fellow citizens, taken captive on the high seas, to bear arms against their country, to become the executioners of their friends and brethren, or to fall themselves by their hands. He has excited domestic insurrections among us, and has endeavored to bring on the inhabitants of our frontiers the merciless Indian savages, whose known rule of warfare is an indistinguished destruction of all ages, sexes, and conditions. In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress in the most humble terms. Our repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury. A prince whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant is unfit to be the ruler of a free people. Nor have we been wanting in attentions to our British brethren. We have warned them from time to time of attempts by their legislature to extend an unwarrantable jurisdiction over us. We have reminded them of the circumstances of our emigration and settlement here. We have appealed to their native justice and magnanimity, and we have conjured them by the ties of our common kindred to disavow these usurpations, which would inevitably interrupt our connections and correspondence. They too have been deaf to the voice of justice and of consanguinity. We must therefore acquiesce in the necessity which denounces our separation, and hold them as we hold the rest of mankind, enemies in war, in peace friends. We, therefore, the representatives of the United States of America, in General Congress assembled, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions, do in the name and by authority of the good people of these colonies solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are, and of a right ought to be, free and independent states, that they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and the state of Great Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved, and that as free and independent states they have full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and to do all other acts and things which independent states may of right do. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor.
Love it. Absolutely love that, guys. Oh my God. Every time I hear that, it warms my heart, man. It really does. And every time I see you guys in the comment section, before I make a video, and I pull up this thing and I see you guys in here leaving comments and stuff like that, that even warms my heart even more. And as we go through these tough times, because they're tough, but we can get through them. It's good to be standing together with some people, some like-minded people, because I'm seeing what's going on in New York City, man, and it's a shame. I'm going to show you guys a video of that later of a young lady sticking up for the mayor of New York City. And again, man, you think common sense is common, and it's just not. When you have tribal thinking and all you think about is your team and they can't do anything wrong, all logic goes out of the window. And this is why I'd say to you guys, we're in a propaganda narrative truth battle. And every single day, man, we got to fight against it. And you just wouldn't believe what these people, when we talk to different people that think different than us, the reasons why they think this way and what they're being told. And they're not just getting it from the mainstream media. Okay. They're getting it from a lot of different sources. And this is why I say the truth will set you free, because if you're lied to, then you're a slave, especially if you believe it. And if you believe these lies and refuse to look for the truth because it's not your team, then you're fighting an uphill battle. And I feel sorry for a lot of these people. I really do. But again, when you've been lied to your whole life and everything you've been told was a lie, like all of us have, it's very difficult to break out of that. It really is, man. But again, you have to be strong in your convictions once you uncover the lies and discover the truth, because the people that are still zombies out here, they don't want to hear what you got to say, man. And again, this ain't no Republican versus Democrat thing, man. This is good versus evil, whatever you want to call it. But again, lies versus truth. The truth will set you free. And if you're not a free man, you're a slave. And I know if I was back in the 1700s, I would have been a runaway slave, because I wouldn't. I'd rather die than be a slave. And I think you guys would too. So again, I couldn't ask for a better group of people to stand alongside with me to fight for the truth and fight against these evil do-gooders, or evil gooders, or doers, because we're the good doers, and fight against this nonsense, man. Because I'm telling you right now, the only way we're going to win is we keep standing up, keep fighting, be unapologetic, and no matter what, always know the truth will set you free. What is up, guys? It is Friday, February 20th, 2026. As you can see here, we're at the Bitcoin block height of 937,613. TikTok next block. Now I'm going to make my screen bigger here. Do you guys notice anything different? Does my lighting look a little lighter or darker? Because I got a few lights on in here right now. Let me tell you something, man. When I'm growing this hair out, I get little things trapped in my hair all the time. But I have 4 different lights on in this room. I got that light. I got this light. I always got this light right here. And then I got a light in the corner. And I didn't do it on purpose. I was on the phone before I got here. And then I just kept them on. I was like, let me try this. You know what I mean? But I'm a type of guy where I like to save energy and electricity. So let me know if it looks any different. Jenny Legendary. Jenny Legendary. I love you, Jenny. And I got an announcement to make. I have an announcement to make. I'm going to call this the Jenny rule. The last live stream I did, Jenny landed on she landed on bankrupt. And even though she didn't get bankrupt, she didn't get her sats. And that didn't sit right with me. So I said, you know what? I'm going to make the Jenny rule. And any legend, because Jenny is legendary, if you're a legend on my channel, bankrupt doesn't count for you. So I paid her sats, and I told her I'm sorry. And then she says, "Oh, don't worry about it, Jerry." But I still gave it to her. So thank you so much, Jenny. And then Jenny comes in this afternoon and zaps a Jenny zap of 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you so much, Jenny. I appreciate that. And then another one comes in. She reverses it and said, "I'm going to do a 4, 3, 2, 1, just in case you didn't know what 1, 2, 3, 4 was." So thank you so much, Jenny. I appreciate that. And also, too, somebody sent in. This might be. I think this is. Let me read some comments real quick. Let me see if I can get to them. Let me pull up Zapstream here. Let's see how I can do this. Dashboard. Sometimes Zapstream works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, boom. Okay, Joshua. Joshua says, F&A, Jerry, great to see you on this Phat Zap Friday. Thank you, Joshua. Real ones from Canada stand with America in the spirit of Charlie Kirk. Much love and respect to my American bros and sisters. He sends in 1,776 sats. Thank you so much, Joshua. I appreciate that. But also, too, on Speed, on my Speed wallet and on Strike, I believe, I got a zap for 1,541 sats twice. So I got it on Speed, which we're probably going to get rid of. Speed is, not the best. Thank you, Joshua, again. Oh, did I not show that? I'm sorry. Hold on. I had it on the big screen. There it is, Joshua 1776. And then somebody sent in 1541 on speed. And then also somebody sent in 1541 on strike, which is a lot of damn sats. And he says, Jerry on strike. Thank you so much. I believe that's what's our boy's name? Because he's been gone for so long. Smash that like button on your way in, please. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate you, honey. Damn, what's our boy's name? Who gives the ladies and everything? Speed wallet went woke. Yes, it did. Yes, it did, brother. Happy Phat Zap Friday, Jerry and Freedom Fam. Hey, Emily the Great, Emily the Beautiful One. How are you, Ems? Good to see you, honey. Cat with an A, Bong 69. Yo, Jerry, my boy. What's up, my boy? Hi, Cat with an A. Hi, Ems and Bong. What's up, mother? That's what I was talking to on the phone, Backpacker and Fanny. What's up, Backpacker? Like and share. Thank you, brother. Philly. Hi, Jerry and Freedom Fan. How you doing, brother? I got you on the wheel. How goes it? Hey, Emily. Hey, Backpacker and family. Happy Friday. Philly, what's up? I'll check that out later tonight. Well. What's going on in here? Kramer, my man. Kramer, how are you, sir? Are you still you still a member? How you doing, sir? Got to work on those memberships, man. America Industries. How you doing, man? I feel like it's a long time no see. Kramer, boom. What's up, Jerry and our amazing Freedom Fam? Let's go. What's up, Fanny? We love some Fanny. And the whole team, the whole family. Sounds good, man. Definitely worth it. All right. New York deserves everything. I love this. 4 more years for them minimum. Yeah. I'm going to show you a video of this girl. Watch. Hiya, Philly and Backpacker. Kramer, unfortunately, it's hard to fix stupid. Yep. And this woman that I'm getting ready to show you, she doesn't look that stupid, to be honest with you. But she's a lefty. And she believes what she believes. Fanny is definitely lighter. Is it now? That a different picture on the wall? No. Same one. So it looks lighter in here, huh? Okay, good. Daniel Weaver, hi there. What's up? Hey, what's up, Daniel? Welcome to the channel, man. How are you, sir? Good to see you. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate you. You never got to thank me, Jenny. I sent Jenny a long little letter today, a love letter. And I just told her how much I appreciate her, man. My God, this woman is something else. I'm so lucky to have her, man. She's worth like 100 people by herself. Thank you, Daniel, if that was you. She's worth like 100 viewers just by herself, man. Seriously, and I really appreciate you, Jenny. Jerry, that's freaking awesome. We love Jen. Yes, I love her too. We all love her. I agree, Jerry. Jenny's law officially signed into law. Yep, I had to. Thanks for the subscribe. Has always been a rule. Legends can't get bankrupt. No, it wasn't. I love you guys. Maybe it was. I don't know. Holler will be typing for a while in chat. Okay. Aha. Hi, Daniel. Speed wallet went woke. It did. But if you get rid of speed, we can't mess with you anymore. Well, you can mess with me on strike. Gray motion. Yes. Okay. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Lawrence Stern, my man. How are you, sir? Let me put you on the wheel, sir. Where should I put you? I'm going to put you, let's see. Put you right here, Lauren. Lauren's a 2-star general. Lauren Stern. I'm going to call him Honest Abe. Honest Abe. Lauren knows what I'm talking about. Very honest man. Hiya, Lauren. Just subscribe. Thank you, Daniel. Well, Daniel, welcome to the show, man. I appreciate that. I do a live almost every day, Monday through Friday. And what you're looking at right here, sir, is the Wheel of Satoshi. And now that you're a subscriber, if I put your name on the wheel and it lands on you, you're going to get 105 sats, sir. 105 sats, okay? If you become a member to the channel, which is, you don't got to do that right now. Obviously, you just got here. But there's levels to the memberships. Where are we at here? This is for later, but just to put a little bug in your ear. We got 3 memberships, $3, $5, and $7 a month. And then for every membership, you get a star. So 1 star for $3, 2 stars for $4 or $5. Is it $5? And 3 stars for $7. And the higher level you get, the more sats you get, Daniel. All right. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and put your name on the wheel, sir. Do you have a Daniel? Do you have a Lightning wallet? Are you a Bitcoiner? If you don't, we'll set you up. Welcome to the squad, Daniel. Daniel, my man, Daniel Wiebert. And are you a Bitcoiner, sir? And how'd you find the channel? Love letter. You still aren't getting any kisses. That's what Sharon is for. That's right. That's right. She said, I ain't getting no kisses. No, you see who it is on strike. Oh, yeah, true. Hi, Gray. It's Holler. Memory is a funny thing, ain't it? Yes, it is. Gray Motion. How are you, sir? Thank you so much, Gray. I appreciate you, bro. That was very, very nice of you, man. That's a lot of damn sats, my friend. And I appreciate that, brother. How you been, Gray? Emily and Jen, hello. Gray, boom, we love you. Hey, Gray, sure, wisdom and company has been missed. Your wisdom and company has been missed, sir. Absolutely. Sure, Bitcoiner for many years. Okay. Okay, good. You're an old school one then. Cool, man. Hi, Sharon. Daniel, welcome. Tight community here. Glad to have you. Found you on Nasser. Okay, cool, man. Are you on Zapstream as well? We only got 3 viewers over there, guys. So if you don't mind, we're also on Tumble too. We're on Tumble. You guys know what that one is. Let's see what he's doing over there. I don't think we have any viewers over there. Do we? Yeah, we got 1 person on Tumble. So if you don't mind, guys, go ahead and get on over there too. You know what I mean? Wait, did I miss Sharon? Sharon, where's Sharon? I don't see Sharon. Hi, Sharon. I don't see Sharon on my thing. Daniel, welcome to the community here. How'd you on? Thank you, man. BTC Backpacker repost. Oh, thank you, Backpacker. I appreciate that, bro. Philly, and Kramer America, welcome. Sharon, Daniel, welcome. Daniel, was my post out of curiosity? Was it my? Yeah, he just said that. Yep. Thank you for doing that. Sharon, I don't see you on here, honey. Where's Sharon? I don't see her thing. How many got on Zapstream? We got 4 on Zapstream. Let's see, Primal. Let's see if we can see it on Primal as well. Nope, it's not showing live. Nope, it's all good. See how many we got over here on Bumble. We got 2 on Bumble. Okay, cool. Yeah, drop some comments on Bumble too, man. Please and thank you. Daniel, thanks. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. So yeah, man, we're just chilling. Let me show you this girl real quick. I want to show you this girl. And I'm going to show you her channel first. So her name is Stella Mags. And I'm not going to lie, when I first went to this channel, I thought she was on our side. Right? Pretty girl, you know. Looks like okay. 156,000 subscribers. She says the video's called I regret my vote for Zoran Mondani. And this came in my feed. I was like, oh, okay. She's on our side, right? So let's check this young lady out and let's see what she's got to say. Looks like a common sense girl, right? Check it out.
Zoran Mondani. This guy's been mayor of New York City for 1 month. Okay. What he promised was a free bus for everybody. Grocery stores run by the government for, poor people to get food, which is a good thing, I think. And that rent was going to go down. Those are like the big 3 things he promised everybody. So today he's got his first meeting with the city about the budget. And what he says is, I'm raising property taxes on everybody by 10%. Okay. Rent's not going to go down, actually. He's draining $1 billion from the rainy day fund, which I don't even know what that is, but it doesn't sound good. And none of the free stuff that he promised.
My dude, I'm not going to lie to you. I watched your video and then I saw on your handle, it said Dr. Johnny. And I found that very concerning that a doctor would watch Zoran Mondani's press conference and then come on here and completely misrepresent what he actually said. But then I clicked on your page and it said you were a chiropractor. So I guess it tracks. But let's talk about what Zoran Mondani actually said and why he said it. What he actually said was, these are the two plans that I have. The ultimate goal is to raise taxes on the rich. If Kathy Hochul, governor of New York, who is also up for re-election, does not approve that, then unfortunately, my last resort, I will have no choice but to raise the property taxes of New Yorkers. Now, you're probably asking yourself, why on earth would Zora Mamdani say something like that, knowing it would enrage the majority of New Yorkers? The majority of New Yorkers who would potentially be voting for Kathy Hochul in that election. What you are basically watching unfold is how New York City politics work right before your eyes. You are watching a public negotiation between the mayor of New York City and Kathy Hochul.
Okay, so he really doesn't mean it. He's just publicly negotiating using the people of New York City that own homes as pawns. He doesn't really mean it, she's saying. He's just using them as political pawns. And that's okay. And that guy that said all that stuff, he's dumb. He's stupid. He should know the plan. Because she's smart.
Hochul. What Zora Mamdani is doing is using the public to put pressure on Kathy Hochul to raise taxes on the rich, something she said she's not going to do. But if the polls start showing that raising New Yorkers' property taxes is unpopular, which it kind of is, and poll numbers will affect her election, she will be forced to compromise with Zora Mamdani and find a happy medium. So for all of you out there that are nervous here in New York City that your property taxes might be going up, no, that was all said for you to put pressure on Kathy Hochul. People really, really need to understand how politics work. Anyways, bye.
We're going to keep an eye on this young lady. We are going to keep, I had no idea who she was. Again, a guilty pleasure of mine is I watch a lot of left-wing media. Okay, I do. Just to see what they're saying, because I don't like to live in an echo chamber. So, what do you guys think about that? Daniel, thanks. The troll, Peyton Manning, laughing emoji. Peyton Manning, ton of Manning. I've heard of Peyton Manning, but Peyton Manning? Never heard of him, the troll. Great motion. This dude is a great motion. Easy on the eyes. Yeah, well, not easy on the ears. I don't feel sorry for people who voted for him because they know better. Yeah, exactly. Emily Satz, we love you. Fanny Packer and kids. The troll, absolutely. Yes, just a few minutes ago, Backpacker. Thank you again, Daniel. Welcome to the team, brother. Hey, y'all. I hope Friday has been fruitful. Solar Satoshi's, my man. How are you, sir? Good to see you, man. Put you right here, my boy. Put you right here, man. How goes it, Solar? Solar, you are the guy I want to be when I grow up, man. I love that freaking setup, and I love that Bitcoin white paper one. Yo, Jason. Jason, what's good, man? How you been, my boy? Jason. I was just thinking about you today. So, man, where's my man Jason at, man? Good to see you, my boy. How are you, Jason? Hey, Lauren. Smash. Next question. Yeah, true. She just can't talk. What's going on over here? We're just showing these lefties, man. You know what I'm saying? Shoot me a message on Nasser if we are not following each other. Solar and how are you? Hey, Gray, Daniel, Jason, Solar. The troll, what up? Hello, the troll, hello. Lauren, hello. You already know what I want to say, bro. Exactly. We're going to keep an eye on this girl. We are going to keep an eye on this girl because she ain't no dummy now. Okay? Like, all Democrats aren't stupid. And this girl has got some freaking videos up here, man. And she's got quite a few followers, 156,000 subscribers. And when I was reading these comments, I was thinking, okay, they're going to roast her, right? Everyone in the comment section agreed with her. Revolution. Are we there yet? History will not be kind to MAGA. What side of history are you on? You know, when I look at lefties, right? The first thing I ask the question is, they're hypocrites. Number one, they're all hypocrites, lefties. But also, in my personal opinion, they're actors and idiots. And I always try to put somebody in a box. I don't think this woman's an idiot. Do I think she's an actor? I don't know. I don't know, man. This is a good one. We might have to watch another one of her videos. That's the only one I watch. Hey, Freedom Fam, Jason, what's up? You and her are alike. Both talk crazy. Both are morons. The only difference is that she don't talk about Bitcoin. Laughing about it. Huh. Okay, the troll. Jerry scored a $50 rent credit for cleaning up the dog park from the manager. Gonna use that to buy me some more sats on the $50 I don't gotta pay them. Nice. Congratulations, Jenny. Wow, I wish I could earn those. That's dope. That's what's up. Hey, Finger Pig. What's up, my boy? Good to see you, man. How are you? Yeah, we're definitely gonna keep an eye on this young lady for sure, because she looks pretty talented. Seriously, all jokes aside. You, what up, troll boy? Yeah, so I don't know, man. Nice, Jen. Yeah. It's definitely something. And then you guys also heard about the tariffs today with Trump. It actually wasn't what we thought it was. I got mad today. I left a message in the Signal group today talking about it, and I thought it was something else. But I listened to Trump today, and I listened to Scott Bessent, and they explained it. But destroy man, Bernie Sanders retrade without tariffs. There's always a video of these lefties, right? Where in today's world, everything that MAGA does is wrong. But back in the 90s, early 2000s, they sound like MAGA. Now, this is the farthest left you can go with Bernie Sanders. In 2008, Bernie Sanders says free trade without tariffs will destroy American manufacturers. Bernie also claimed that free trade without tariffs is a right-wing ideology. Let's listen to him real quick.
Further, what they have said is that we need to not worry about manufacturing in America, because what we should establish is a policy of unfettered free trade. We don't need tariffs. What we need is to allow corporate America the freedom to throw American workers out on the street, people who are making 15, 20, 25 bucks an hour, healthcare, pensions, throw them out on the street, because somehow, Madam President, we are going to create wealth in America and good paying jobs in America as we shut down plants. We move to China, corporations there pay workers 20, 30 cents an hour, and we bring the product back into this country. And anyone who goes shopping in a mall knows how difficult it is today to find the product made in America. But that is the philosophy.
Well, sounds like MAGA to me. Sounds like MAGA to me, man. I'm going to say it. I can't help myself. Raising Cane's, where's my tea? Remember, a lot of leftists are sensitive. She could have delete critical comments. Yeah, maybe. That's true. Good point. You were thinking about me, Jared? Gay. Aren't you glad Jerry doesn't delete your comments, troll boy? AFK for 5 minutes. AFK for 5 minutes. What's AFK mean? Was wondering where you been at, man. Long time no stream. Yeah. I've been on here, man. I've been on here. Hello, everyone. Not yesterday. Magic Moolah, what's good, my boy? Good to see you, man. How goes it? And I want you guys to pay attention to this real quick, okay? Now, I'm not trying to make this a Democrat-Republican thing, but I want you guys to hear something where I'm coming from. That's Doc Brown. It is. All right? I've been saying this since 2021. We have 4 parties in this country, ladies and gentlemen, okay? You got the regular old establishment, Republican and Democrats, okay? Which are both globalist, okay? For the most part. Democrats more now. Republicans back in the day used to be real big globalists, and I'll talk about that in a second. Then you got MAGA on the far left, okay? So you got socialism versus MAGA. But you got 4 parties pretending to be 2, okay? If you saw what SCOTUS did today, the Supreme Court justices, they voted 6-3 to basically say Trump can't issue tariffs through that one law, okay? But we'll talk about it in a second. But Trump turned around and used another law that he can use tariffs. The problem is we don't know, because they left it hanging out here, the SCOTUS's, if we have to pay back those tariffs or not. So, and a lot of these Republicans secretly are happy. They don't like Trump. A lot of these Republicans, they don't like Trump. Okay. These people are globalist, right? Now, when you ask me what I am, it's simple for me. Okay. Obviously, I'm a Bitcoiner, but I'm a populist and I'm a nationalist. And if you don't know what those two are, it's pretty simple. A populist means he's for the people. Okay. Populist. I'm for the people, right? I'm not for democracy, right? Not in that sense, because a lot of people shouldn't be voting. I'm for the populace, what's best for the people. But I'm also a nationalist, meaning I'm for my nation, right? Those two categories are the complete opposite of globalists. And we know what globalists are. The first time I ever heard that term was through AJ. You know who AJ is, the controversial conspiracy theory guy, right? I don't want to say his names. I don't want to get flagged on here. A lot of these Republicans are, I don't want to say rhinos, Republican in name only, but they're America first in name only. They're not real Americans. Okay? They care about the globalists and they get paid a lot and are controlled by the globalists. They are puppets, okay? And they don't like Donald Trump. That's why Donald Trump couldn't close the border or build a wall in circa 2017, 2021, the first time, because Republicans thwarted him for that. So we're fighting an uphill battle. Now, the Democrat establishment and the Republican establishment don't like each other, and they want to do things different in a globalist way, right? Through socialism and all this other stuff, and a little bit more fiscal responsibility and more war, more for the Democrats now, more than the Republicans, because the Republicans used to be all for the military-industrial complex. But now the roles have reversed, right? The Democrats are for war now. Right. So are the Republicans as well. They still want war in Israel. They want that. Take a look at Lindsey Graham and Nikki Haley, if you don't believe me. Okay. So there's 4 parties in this country, and you got to know where you stand. And MAGA, for the most part, not fully, not as much as we are, but for the most part, they're nationalists and populists. They're for the people and they're for this country. Make America great again. Put the people first and put our nation before any other nation. And that's what's going on. So when you see SCOTUS, the Supreme Court justice, 6 out of 9 of them say, we don't want tariffs. And not only that, we're going to leave it out to dry whether or not Trump has to pay back those tariffs or not. If Trump has to pay back those tariffs, because who's going to stop one of these countries to go, wait a minute, they said under this law, because they said they didn't say moving forward he can't do it. They said what he did was not legal or constitutional, whatever they said. So now guess what's going to happen? You want to take a wild guess? Let me tell you what's going to happen. You mark my words on this. There's going to be some countries, once one does it, they're all going to do it. They're going to file for their money back for the tariffs. And some woke judge in some woke district is going to give it to them. And we're going to have to pay back that tariff money. And guess what's going to happen? Our leverage is going to be gone, even though he's still going to use tariffs. We're going to show some clips on that. And the money that we got from the tariffs, it's going to be a crack in the dam, and then it's going to flood through all the other countries trying to get it as well. And it's not going to be good, man. And again, we're the quote unquote the Republicans are a 6-3 advantage over the Democrats in the Supreme Court. So why the fuck would they vote for this? Why would we lose 6-3 advantage? Actually, Brett Kavanaugh surprised me. He actually voted with us. He was one of the 3 that voted with us, which I was surprised. He's been crazy. And then Amy con artist Barry, whatever her name is, Amy Coney Barrett, Amy con artist Barrett, of course she voted against us. Again, Trump got bamboozled by her too, by the way. Just because somebody has a Republican or R by their name, that does not mean they're on our side. Okay? This is why I'm not a Republican. These Republicans are snake oil salesmen, a lot of them. And they're wolves in sheep's clothing. I'm telling you, man. Can that man talk without swinging his hands around? I don't think so, sir. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everyone. Jay Remmer, what's up, sir? Jay Remmer, guess what, man? You're the man, brother. And I appreciate you, man. Very much. Let's see. Put you right here, Jay Remmer. My man. Good to see you, man. How goes it, brother? Jay Remmer, what's up? China will invade Taiwan soon. Why wouldn't they now? You know, I think Trump is going to be okay, though. If we deliver that, we will start World War III. Shake my head. If we defend that, we will start World War. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Jason. America needs to stop being the world's police, F everyone else, and focus on America, the whole continent. Yeah. And even Trump does a little bit too much for other countries. I understand why he does it. You know, he's a negotiator, right? And I get it. You know what I mean? And he's using leverage, and I understand it. And I don't have full access to everything he knows, obviously and clearly. But some of the things he says, I'm like, I don't know about that, Trump. But again, I'm not privy to all the information that he has. Democrats in 2020, the president can ignore orders from the Supreme Court. Democrats in 2020 said the president has to follow orders. Look at this. This is what I'm saying. This is listen to this.
To choose whether or not to enforce such a rule. There has been thought, I believe, given to this. Senator Ron Wyden has already issued statements, for example.
So this is 2023 when Biden went against the abortion stuff with the Supreme Court. Listen.
There has been thought, I believe, given to this. Senator Ron Wyden has already issued statements, for example, advising what we should do in a situation like this, which I concur, which is that I believe that the Biden administration should ignore this ruling. I think that
the Biden administration should ignore this ruling by the Supreme Court. Should ignore it. But when Trump does it, it's, oh my God, he's going against the Supreme Court. He's a dictator. Again, all these people care about is power and control. That's it.
Or this ruling, I think that the courts have the legitimacy and they rely on the legitimacy of their rulings. And what they are currently doing is engaged in an unprecedented and dramatic erosion of the legitimacy of the courts.
AKA, they're not doing what we want them to do. They're trying to take away our power and control. And when they don't, and if the Supreme Court doesn't do what we want to do, they're illegitimate. They're doing things outside of the court system they're not supposed to do because they're doing something we don't like. But then once they get something that they like or they're for with the Supreme Court, oh, you got to do what they say, Trump. You can't break the rules. Again, this is why Democrats are hypocrites. They care nothing about racism. They don't care anything about being oppressed or nothing like that. All this shit they talk about is grandstanding. They don't care about any of this. All they care about is Democrat power and control. Period. America needs to stop being the world's police effort. Yes. Jerry, our whole Navy is in the Middle East. Definitely a statement. True. I know, man. It's crazy, bro. Selective outrage, but that's what they call. But that's why they call us goyim, because majority of people always fall for the same tricks. Christ is king. Exactly, bro. Yep. But people fall for this shit, man. They fall for this nonsense. That's why when people are working 2 and 3 jobs, they have no idea what's going on. Breaking. Somali's men demand $200 million in reparation for business closure and community trauma. Wow. Wow. Crazy, man. On all countries. Uh-oh, look at this. Never bet against Trump. Let's see what Trump's got to say. Is this a video? Okay. Let's play this thing.
Therefore, effective immediately, all national security tariffs under Section 232 and existing Section 301 tariffs, they're existing, they're there, remain in place, fully in place, and in full force and effect. Today, I will sign an order to impose a 10% global tariff under Section 122 over and above.
A different law. So the law that they said they couldn't use, the Supreme Court today, Trump already had a backup plan because he figured they would screw him over like this. So he switched it to the other one because it's already there.
Of our normal tariffs already being charged. And we're also initiating several Section 301 and other investigations to protect our country from unfair trading practices of other countries and companies. Thank you for your attention.
Exactly. We're at a trade surplus or deficit with our three major people that we trade with. And the three people we trade with, countries we trade with, is China, obviously, Canada, and Mexico. And we were in a serious deficit with these people. Selective outrage, but yes, AOC needs to stick to her OnlyFans because focus those assets on that. Yeah, she's got some nice assets. She's pretty too. Trump went Super Saiyan. His hair looks bright. He does under the light. Lower end, yeah. But it's something, ain't that right, Jerry? Corey, what's up, my boy? How are you, sir? Corey, good to see you, man. My man Corey. Make sure you guys subscribe to Corey and Backpacker as well. All right? If you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe to Backpacker. Great channel, obviously. And Corey got sats. Please and thank you. Corey and Connie, hello. Hey, Jerry and Connie, what's up? Connie comes right when Corey's here. Connie, what's up? Connie, we need to see a picture of you, ma'am. Everybody's dying to see you and Corey together. Corey's girl. What's up, Connie? Good to see you. And Connie, hi, Backpacker. Yeah, so it's just very strange, man, that America, Democrats or whatever, will be against tariffs when you heard them back in the early 2000s talking about it. And again, I'm not the biggest tariff guy. I'm not saying tariff everybody, but I'm also not big in punching people in the face either, right? But if somebody punches me in the face, I'm going to punch them in the face. Okay? I don't go around just punching people in the face. Okay? But if somebody punches me in the face, I got to punch them back. And that's what they're doing to us. These are reactive tariffs. And we've been getting screwed by China and the rest of these countries. That's why he put a blanket 10% on everybody just now. And you remember what happened in the great liberation day of April 1st, 2025? You remember what he did? He had to do that. And what happened to the inflation, by the way? Hi, Bitcoin sister. What happened to the inflation they were talking about? Remember that? The economy was going to collapse and all this other crap. But again, man, these people are financially and economically illiterate. They have no idea what's going on. And this is why we got to understand and learn what's going on. We got 4 people over on Zapstream. We got 1 over on Bumble. We got to get those numbers up, guys. All right, let's do a spin here real quick. And we'll set it off. All right? I don't want to be ranting all night. These people make me sick. I'm telling you, man. Thank you guys for being here. I really, really appreciate it. It's Friday, February 20th, 2026. We're going to start off the first block of 613. Daniel, if you're still here, sir, every time a block is mined while the show is going on, we just call out the last 3 numbers, sir, and that's when we spin the wheel, okay? And if it lands on your name, depending on your level, you get what your level is. All right? So thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. Let's spin it for the first time today on this Phat Zap Friday. We got 2 X's on here, so if it's 2 X's, whatever level you at, you get double. All right? Good luck to everyone. Let's spin it, and let's see who can win it. Talking about bankrupt. If Trump is for it, they are against it, no matter how positive it is for the country. These people stand for absolutely nothing, man. They stand for absolutely nothing, Lauren. They're just Trump derangement. Free stuff, Trump derangement. And that's it. Talking about what's going on. What do you think of Simon Dixon's take on what's happening? Simon Dixon? What's happening about what, sir? Let me see. Simon Dixon. Sorry, I'm a person that looks at faces. Simon Dixon. I didn't see that, brother. Was he on what Bitcoin did? Scotty just sent in 99 sats. What's up, Scotty? And he said, Jared, don't forget the Zap stream, eh? I just went over there, bro. I just went over there. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. It wasn't. Oh, here it goes. See, it wasn't working. Jor. Usually sleep on Sunday, but I make a couple exceptions every year. Okay, let me read these from the Zap stream. Let me put Scotty on the wheel first. Good to see you, Scotty. Yeah, I wasn't coming through, guys. Sorry about that. Scotty 99 is a 2-star general. All right, let's read some of these. Let's get that their Nostra viewership up, as BTC Backpacker says. Be a Bitcoiner, Rocco. Well, now you got one more viewer on Zap stream. Thank you, brother. Well, we got 5 over there. Thank you. Well, now you got, yes. Welcome, Sir Joshua. There he is. Knew you'd show, Jor. Jor, what up? Getting ready for that hockey game, son. 8 a.m. Yes, sir. That's 7 a.m. your time, son. I usually sleep in on Sunday, but I make a couple exceptions every year. Nipshit Doug Ford, the liberal in disguise, is letting Ontario bar start serving liquor at 6 a.m. Eastern. I'll be taking advantage, as I'll be in London, Ontario that morning. Give the people bread and circus. Yep. We always fall for it. We all do, bro. Joy for the score. Joy, what's up, bro? Joy for the score. He's a 3-star. Thank you, Jor. Every time I watch one of Jor's videos about Bitcoin security, I feel like somebody's going to steal my Bitcoin. Did you watch the game today? Of course you did. You were off. I saw the last period saying, does Jerry know Nasser is on? I'll be honest, the USA is deep, like real deep, and they have looked dominant. Candidate gives these guys like Markey and even Donnie. Yeah, we'll check it in. I'll be a damn good game. 2 years. Best in 12 years. To me, the golds on 02 and 10 will always be my favorite. See, hey, Jenny. Jared, don't forget the Zap stream. Okay. We're all caught up. Thank you, guys. 1875 so far. Appreciate you guys. Sorry about that. I had it on there, but I guess you got to update it. All right. Daniel. Hadn't seen it yet, Gray. OG Simon Dixon. Scotty Too Hotty. Have not seen it yet, brother. Scotty, how are you doing? Great motion. What did Simon say? What did Simon say? All right, next person is bankrupt. So let's finish. Unless you're a legend. Then it doesn't count. The Jenny rule. Phat Zap. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna count both of these. So the next person is gonna get a bankrupt and a Phat Zap. So you're just gonna get one taken away and then added one. So you're gonna get your regular number. Unless you're a legend. Then you get double. You're a legend. Okay, that doesn't count. We got a name. We got to land on a name. I got too much stuff up there. Scotty. There it is. Scotty, congratulations. 315 sats for you, sir. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Hey, Jenny. Yeah, man, we're just chilling, man. You know what I mean? 99, my man. Scotty, yes. That was block 613. Let's do 614. I ain't gonna lie, man. I am loving Trent's videos right now. I am loving Trent's videos. Jay Remmer, 105, sir. Congratulations. Trent is killing it, man. 615. Lauren Stern. $315 for block 615. Spin for 616. Block 616. Who's going to be the winner of that? Reverse jackpot. I'll let somebody keep that in the bank for the next person that gets it. And they'll get their sets. And they're going to get a Phat Zap. And you're going to get a Phat Zap. Now, if it lands on another Phat Zap, you're not going to get double. You're just going to get double for the number of you got, okay? That's it. I think I'm going to play Trent's video today. Double. Again. And a reverse jackpot. Ready? Somebody's about to get some serious sats right now. Two times your name on the wheel. Whoever it lands on, I'm going to let him pick between reverse. I'm just going to put their name twice on the wheel. Can't have both. I'll give him two times your name on the wheel. Oh, my God. Or add a star to your name. Whichever they want. Jesus, come on. Every time it does this. All right, there we go. Solar. All right. Finally. All right, Solar. I'm going to put your name on here twice. Congratulations, sir. And you have won 210 sets. Congratulations. 210. Sorry, let me read these comments. Congrats. J. Rummer, congratulations. Trent really stepped it up a while ago. I am loving his series, man. Like I said, I had my daughter watch his videos, man. I go, you need to watch these. He's doing a really good job with those. Lorenzo, boom. Nice, thank you. Lawrence Stern. Trent's killing what? Trent's in the house. I mean, Satman's in the house. Satman is in the house. And listen, guys, I just got to tell you, if you want your girl to be saved, if she's in any kind of trouble, Satman is the one. But unfortunately, she will live to fight another day. But who will she be fighting with? That is the question.
Thank you. I couldn't have saved Lois without your help. I'm aware of that.
Go to the moon. Downtown, my niggas were doing the most. Grabs on the table, yeah, I been gone. At the back, she shorty, she tryna put it over. Keep steady, I told her I'm on one. Tryna make me be the bad guy. Telling people that bitch you a damn lie. Call me an ex, young nigga feeling paralyzed. When you don't go, can't stop, fuck a red light.
Bruce Wayne, he was with me when Joker... Is he alright? Do you know?
He's fine. Just fine.
I throw 150 for the nails. I might put a bad bitch.
So he will save her, but he will no longer be yours. Satman, how are you, sir? Good to see you, man. Satman, I was just talking about your friend Trent, man. He's killing these videos. We're about to watch his last one. I feel it in my nuts. Speak it into existence. Bro, if it lands on Phat Zap again, you should 4X it. Oh, should I, huh? A whole lot more than I can say here. 3-hour broadcast every Friday called Simon Dixon Hard Talk. Very interesting take on the reset and rolling over the debt. Stablecoin, Bitcoin, confiscation. Wow. 4 times, Jerry. You're not down. Solar. Thanks, great. Look into it. Yay, Satman. Yes. We freaking love it, man. Let's see. Hey, Jenny, LOL, Scotty ain't even here. I use his Zap to get Jared's attention. Oh, Josh, that was you. Oh, thank you, Josh. I thought Scotty was there, man. I thought that was Scotty. All right, my bad. You got me, man. You got me. I see that 99. That's automatically Scotty. Well, thank you, Joshua. I appreciate that, bro. But yeah, we're gonna check out Trent's video. His last video was really good, man. Really good. And he's doing a little series about his trials and tribulations in Minnesota and how he's gonna go to the Southeast Asia. So let's check his last one out. I watched this one twice. Let's check it out.
Time is lever.
This is a really good video. speed
on
it,
packages.
speed it up just a little bit. And I highly encourage you guys to go watch this. Any questions, first of all, before I get to it? Jenny Leggy. Hello, Jor. Hello, Jen. Jor says, welcome and goodbye. Jenny Legend. Yes. Thank you, Jor. Let's check out Trent the Great, the Bitcoin technician.
And this is why I'm leaving Minnesota.
So on the last video, I showed you the dashboard. I'm about halfway there to my goal. What happens if I get laid off before I hit the 300K? That's the part nobody wants to talk about. So let's go through the scenario and see if the math checks out. My telecom company got bought out by another telecom company, and they're phasing out the copper cable. And that is literally what I work on every single day. Months from now, it could be 2 years from now. And that uncertainty is the whole point. But here's the thing, I already built the safety net. So if it happens tomorrow, here's what we'll do. Said big company has been doing buyouts well before they even purchased us. The going rate has been 3 weeks, and they've been giving out cash incentives. So I've been with the company for 5 years now. So that is 15 weeks of pay, plus whatever cash incentive they're willing to give me. I'm hearing $15,000 to $25,000 depending on packages. Now let's not get greedy. Let's say they give me 20 grand. 20 grand is very reasonable. Let's start with no severance. Worst case scenario. The truck is paid off. That's 27.
No, it's just editing, man. It's just editing. Jenny sent me another Jenny Zap. Thank you, Jenny. And she says, with a big zap, 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you forget to put me on the wheel again? Yes, I did, Jenny. But I put you on now. I was too busy praising you, Jen. Thank you so much, Jenny. I appreciate you. We love you. Squish, hello. Squishmallow, what's up, bro? My boy? How are you? Put you on this wheel, man. The reason why I'm playing this video from Trent is simple. He has a plan and he's going for it. You know what I mean? And he is Squishmallow. Sorry if I said mellow. He's got it all planned out. How much he needs, when he's going to do it, what he has so far. It's crazy. Squish. Hello. Satman, you make sure to tell him that. Yeah, tell him that, Satman. Did Dr. Jen change username? Yes, she did. She did. Well, stupid YouTube deleted my message asking, so I figured a strike would work too. Oh, thank you, Jenny. I like those better.
Okay, right there. I sell it quick, maybe get 25. Cash offer. Then I have my safety shield. I have 15K. I have 15K cash. That's 40K liquid. That's runway.
Oh my God. Was I muted that whole time? I was, wasn't I? Yes, I was. Sorry, guys. Let me say that again. I put Trent's sorry, guys. Sterling 2P. What's up, Sterling? How are you, man? Gray, YouTube messed all our usernames not too long ago and I couldn't get mine back. Yeah. So what I was saying was Trent sent me 1, 2, 3, 4 sats. Thank you, Trent, so much. But also make sure you guys subscribe to him. That's his link to his channel right there. I'm not going to play the whole video. I'm going to play most of it. But I want you guys to subscribe to Trent from the Bitcoin Technician. Daniel, please go subscribe to him. Sterling, please go subscribe to him. Anybody else is not. Please and thank you. Sterling, do you want me to put you on the wheel of Satoshi, sir? If I had transplant and Gen Sads, I'd be unstoppable. LOL. Doing good. Good, man. This ain't your first time here. I think I've seen you before, Sterling. Sterling, yo, you in the silver, i.e. the name?
No severance needed. But where to go? I've been looking at Thailand, Vietnam, and the Philippines, but I'm not out here trying to live like a Western expat. I'm not going out to restaurants. I'm not drinking. I'm looking for a 1-bedroom apartment by the beach or maybe the mountains. I like the mountains. So my budget's probably going to be about $1,200 a month. That should cover rent, food, living expenses, toiletries, internet, stash a little aside, just in case, you end up getting hurt, you need an accident happens. $1,200 keeps you comfortable. It's not going to put you in the high rises. It's not going to put you in the life of luxury, but you're going to be able to do what you want when you want. Go to the beach, hang out. $1,200 will be living far above most. $40,000 gives me 33 months of runway. That's
Love that.
almost 3 years.
What he's doing is he's doing his calculations. This is how much money I have, and this is how many months it'll give me. Worst case scenario. And I love that, man. The reason I love these so much, Trent, because I'm really thinking about going to Southeast Asia as well, Trent. Maybe one day you can talk offline about it. But I'm really wanting to go. I want to go in probably May or June of 2028. I'm really thinking about it, Trent. See, Southeast Asia, apartments and condos are usually furnished and most amenities are included. Yep, they sure are. And because I'm a little older, my income's a little bit higher. Since 2015, wow. My income's just a tiny bit higher because I'm a lot older than you, Trent. But I'm definitely wanting to do that, man, because, I want to try it at least for a year. I want to do it. And if it works out, it works out. But what I want to do is before that, I want to take a kind of like a scouting trip for 90 days, Trent, and Backpacker and everybody else, like a 90-day scouting trip to see what's up, and just hop to different places all over those countries over there and figure out where I want to stay. Hope I'm set up over there by then. Okay, good, man. Good. Let me know. It's a big area, obviously, but the cost of living is just so much better. They always say, get paid in American dollars and live overseas. Sterling, my man, 2015. Okay. Yeah, man. He's an OG. Wild pause, Trent is staring into our souls. LOL. Yeah, he's the boss. He is the boss.
Without severance. If I get the $20,000 severance, that brings my total up to $60,000. At $1,200 a month, that's 50 months, over 4 years. So the range of 3 years now becomes 4 years if I get a decent severance. Either way, I got time, and time is levered. And that's just the cash. The retirement, the Bitcoin, they all stay invested. I'm not touching it. That's $104,000.
I wanted to ask you this too, Trent. Are you still going to be buying Bitcoin when you go over there? I know it depends on like what you make on YouTube and stuff like that, but I don't remember you saying that. I know you have a lot right now. You have a hell of a lot. Do you plan on still buying Bitcoin, my friend? You think your dollar is good and see your Bitcoin is better? Yes. True, Backpacker. Yeah, very true. But I'm not spending my Bitcoin. So I'm definitely going to use my my dollars, my cuck bucks. Let me keep playing this video. Great job on this, Trent.
It's compounding while I'm gone. I have my cash runway and I have my portfolio growing in the background. Let's say I get the severance and I've got 4 years. That's 48 months. What do I do first? Phase 1. Months 1 through 6, I'm grinding YouTube full time. No jobs means 40 hours a week content. Post 3-4 times a week, just focusing on getting to 1,000 subs so I can get monetized. Second phase.
Love that. When you said that statement right there, Trent, you motivated me to work harder on my YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Working harder on my live streams and everything else, being more consistent. Getting that subscriber base going. I love that, Trent.
Month 6 through 12, hit monetization. Hopefully start making $500 to $800 a month from YouTube. That drops my burn rate to $400 to $700 a month. Most people don't.
Love that, Trent. Now, Trent, when you're talking about $500 or $800 a month, you're talking about with this channel right here, talking about Bitcoin and stuff, or are you going to make a new channel? I hope you say you're going to keep this channel because I love this channel. Let me know, brother.
Fail because they plan bad. Most people fail because they run out of runway. Months 12 through 24, YouTube's growing. Maybe I'm making $1,000 to $1,500 a month. At this point, the burn rate is over. At this point, I'm not burning through savings anymore. I'm living on YouTube income, and the portfolio is still compounding in the background. Now to say,
love that. All right, I'm gonna leave it on a cliffhanger. Make sure you guys subscribe to finish watching this video. And Trent, I'm gonna do anything and everything I can to help you, man. Get more viewers and subscribers and stuff like that. Right now, Trent, we got 130 subscribers, which is great. Let's see if we can get them to 200. And honestly, it's not even about the subscribers; it's about the people that watch. So let's get them up. And also, again, Backpacker here. What we at with Backpacker? Backpacker's got 86. We're getting close. Backpacker got another subscriber today. And there's Backpacker's channel right there. Make sure you guys subscribe to Backpacker. I'm going to keep this channel maybe with a travel twist. Nice. Nice. This video deserves 3 times watches minimum for it to settle in. Yes, exactly. Trent, are you coming to Vegas? And who's coming to Vegas by a show of hands? Let me know. Please and thank you. All right, let's do a spin real quick. Let's do 617. Let's see who can win this one. Two times your name on the wheel. That one's not going to count, okay? It's just going to be 2 times your name on the wheel, unless you also get a Phat Zap. You get a Phat Zap as well, but no bankrupt. Anonymous. $420 for you, sir. $420 for you, and also, I think you have a little dance as well. I think.
Yeah, that's my boy.
I love it. Congratulations. And you got your name on the wheel twice. So let me put your name on here again, young man. Congratulations, sir. Anonymous. Love it. How does Backpacker only have 86? I know, right? Backpacker says me times 5. I love it. Maybe my QR code? I don't know, man. Congrats, Anonymous. Congrats, Anonymous. No Vegas for me. Need to bank my PTO for a possible scouting trip. Haven't decided. Nice. I understand, brother. Gang. Where's Maria? Anonymous says. She's at the house chilling. Trent, let me ask you a question, brother. Is this QR code messing me up here? Does anybody know? Is it messing me up on my live stream? Do I need to take this down or what? Because I heard that through the grapevine. That's messing me up. But I see Jor always have his on there. So I don't know. Have you heard that, Jor? That it messes you up? See the Zap stream. All right, now nobody's saying nothing on the Zap stream. Everybody's leaving. Let me see what's going on in Rumble. Yeah, nobody's over there. But we're going to work on it, man. We're going to work on it. But, yeah, man. You know, I'm loving what Trent doing. Trent, great job on that, brother. Again, man, you know, we got to keep our eye on the ball. And if you want something done, you got to know those numbers, man. You know what I mean? Okay, Sterling, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Why would it mess you up? I'm hearing because it's a QR code on your screen and they don't like extra links, YouTube. That's what someone told someone else. But I don't know. You guys let me know. Let's take a look at what Bitcoin's doing right now. We're at the Bitcoin block height of 937,617. Bitcoin's price today is 67,787. That's not the important part. The important part is for $1, you can get yourself 1,475 Satoshis for $1, which is insane, man. That's insane, man. Suppose YouTube has a link thing in its policy. That's what I heard. And that's not good, you know. We need to add to this map right here, the Bitcoiners for Freedom map. Expand this thing. Maybe expand it over to let me see. Southeast Asia. Let's go over here, Trent. A lot of places, Southeast Asia. Stack and Richie's over there. I gotta hit up Stack and Richie, man. Where's Japan at? Right here, right? Yeah. Freaking love it, man. Okay. Okay, thought people were upset it was there. Oh, I think so. YouTube hates external links, but I got that info from the chat GPT trying to get Backpacker to beta test that theory. Okay. Yeah, I had never heard of that before that, but you could be right. I have no idea. I'm not an expert on these matters. But yeah, man, Southeast Asia is looking real good right now. Because again, we don't know what's going to happen in the midterms. The Democrats will probably take the House in the midterms, and then 2028, I think either JD or what's the name will win. Okay, Jen's got an idea. Let the second one. Do you want me to not read that, Jenny? Is that why you're messaging me? Sounds like a good idea. Because it always does it, Jenny. Every time. So, but yeah, man. It's oh, I don't care. YouTube messed up my comments. Had messed up my comments. Really? Anybody else having trouble, man? Trent, yes, we are going to absolutely beta test this. POW and don't trust verify. I love this, Trent. Yeah, we're definitely gonna try that. I'm gonna keep it on my live stream for now though. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But that's pretty much all I got, guys. It's not a lot going on. We know about the Supreme Court situation. Bitcoin's just doing what it does. Let's see what gold and silver is doing today. Yep, silver and gold. Gold is over 5,000 again, which is good. Again, we don't hate gold, man. And right now it's taking 13.2 ounces of gold for one Bitcoin. Huh. Sorry to hear that, Jenny. They keep messing up Jenny's comments. All right, guys, we're going to get up out of here because it's late anyways. It's a Friday night. I know everybody's got some stuff to do. And that is the last of the spin. So we'll do the all or nothing game, and then we'll call it a night, guys. That way you guys can enjoy your Friday. And I appreciate you guys, man. So much. I can't wait for this freaking conference when we get together, man. All or nothing 10X. For some of us, you know what I mean? Not all of us. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to change our lives. It really is. We all meet up and stuff and have a good time. Eating food together, hanging out, not being internet stuff, doing some real stuff, touching some grass with each other. You know what I mean? I think that'll be dope, man. Okay. All right, all or nothing, guys. I appreciate you guys coming in. I really do. Out of the box, knots. BIP 110, Jerry. You know what's funny, Gray? I have not looked into that yet. I've seen the BIP 110, and I haven't been watching Matthew Cratter's videos in the last few months, to be honest with you, man. So some here, some comments aren't posting. Those vids are going to be cool. Yes. Lauren on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know what's up, man. YouTube may not like what's going on. But anyways, let's play the all or nothing game. We're gonna have 5 winners here. And we're gonna spin it for player 1. And let's see what you can win. Let's see. And let me take that off. 1 entry. All or nothing. Jenny. Make sure we got this right. Take bankrupt off. Daniel, you're still here. This is a game we play at the end of the show to thank you for being here, okay? We appreciate you, man. Let's spin it. Weird. Mine have all shown up. Flipper! I had to not post. Have a great night, all. Nice to see you. Thank you, Gray. I appreciate you, Gray. Flipper says YouTube is liberal, and then you won. Good night, Gray. Thank you, Gray, for the big donations, brother. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Flipper, how you feeling about that?
I'm Flipper. This is Little Flip. And I just want to say good morning to all of you and have a great day and keep on stacking those sats. Buckaroo salute.
Woo!
She said keep. Flip's keeping it. I think that's a smart move. That's a lot of sats to give away. 420 for Flipper. Congratulations. Flipper was player 1. Let's see what player 2 can do. Bumble. Maybe. Anonymous.
Hey, bro, yeah, been going. At the base of church, trying to let it over, but keep staying.
Yeah, that's my boy!
Me be the bad guy.
Sorry,
guys.
Anonymous, you're the winner, my boy. Congrats. 420 for you, man. I'm guessing that's another keep. Backpacker, Fanny. Maria. Yeah, I know, man. People get mad when I play Maria. Now we need Hodler. Yes, right. What you guys want to do? You want to keep that or you want to spin it? Keep. All right. Player 2 was anonymous. Can all 5 be the Backpacker family? Can we do that? Can we do it? I think we can. See. Let's see if we can do it. Magic Moolah. Going for the triple. Fanny said keep. Fanny said I'm gonna win and I'm gonna keep it. Magic Moolah, congratulations, sir. Man, I had a really big meal today at about 3:00 and it's sitting on my stomach. I've been trying OMAD for the last like 3-4 days. 1 meal a day. And man, that shit put me on my ass, boy. So I'm gonna go to bed between 10 and 11 tonight. Magic, good game. I think I know what Magic's gonna do with this. Got a funny feeling. Give to Emily, please. Emily, congratulations. You got 105, honey. Thank you, sir, Magic. Well, she had that queued up, didn't she? She gets sats. She's not gonna spin it when she gets them. So, player 4, let's go. I'll keep it, Jerry. Thank you. No doubt. Backpacker, look at that. Three out of the 5 family members. Emily, we love you, Em. Magic Moolah is going to walk up to Emily and says, hey, I'm Magic. Last name Mullah. Remember me? Emily's gonna say, "Oh, I remember you." Backpacker, let's go, backpacker. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Guess you're gonna keep that, right? Let's go. Let's go. 4 out of 5. Let's go. Fire, yes. Funny, I was really tired a week ago and went to sleep early. Now I'm stuck on this passing out at 8 to 9 p.m. and waking up at 4 to 5 a.m. Wow. You know what you do when you do that, man? Get up and go to the gym, brother. Yes. What you want to do, backpack? You going to keep them? Hey, did you put the X's on the wheel? Did you put the X's on the wheel? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Backpacker, you want to keep those or you want to spin it? Guess you're going to keep. All right. 420, player 4. Can player 5 be Hodler or Fanny? I think so. Let's see. Fanny, look at this. Fanny, wow. 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. It's the 4 Packers packing in Emily right in the middle, squishing Emily right in the middle. We got to take a picture like that now. So Emily, you got to be in between Backpacker and Anonymous, Flipper, and Fanny in a picture. Fanny, yeah, you guys called it. You called it, Backpacker. Let's go. Congratulations, Fanny. We love you, honey. Congratulations. Thank you guys so much for being here. Woohoo, Fanny. Yes. We are manifested that. Yes. Oh, I see it now. Had to blow it up. Way to go, Fanny. Yes. I'm guessing you're going to keep that, right, Fanny? Unless you're going to go for the big one. And if you don't get it, and if it lands on Hodler, that'd be crazy. But it's up to you. You going to keep it? I'm guessing you're going to keep it. If I got 420, I would keep mine. That's just me, though. That's a lot of damn sats. You know what I mean? But keep. Okay. All right, guys. There we have it, guys. Nice little short show. Thank you guys for coming in. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Stay tuned tomorrow for Satoshi Saturday, which I don't know what I'm going to talk about yet. But that's okay. That's okay. But look at this. Look what we have here, guys. The great transition from the debt-based dollar to the USA Treasury 100% reserve asset-backed dollar. Huh. Well, how about Bitcoin? Can we just do that? Make it nice and simple? Because it's all the above, in my personal opinion. That's how I see it. Thank you, Jerry. Have a good weekend. You too, Emily. Listen, guys, we've been here a long time in America. You know, that's why some of us are thinking about leaving, because at the end of the day, we're a debtor nation. This is a debt-based system, and it's crooked and evil. And if you went to work every single day and they're telling you to go to work for 40 hours a week while they take 40% of your pay with taxes, which is theft, then they print the money supply that they tax you with. They get you coming and going, by the way. They tax you when you get paid. They tax you when you spend it. And they tax you when you die. Then they tax you while you're alive by printing 80% of the money. They want you to do that for 40 years so you can end up with a broken $40 watch. And again, thank you. And again, guys, they say America is a democracy. It's not. It's a constitutional republic. But just in case it was, I didn't vote for this. Did you? I don't think so. We need a new system, guys. And you guys know what that new system is. It's completely opposite of this one. It's scarce. This technology and this money is scarce, uninflatable, portable, durable, international, fungible, divisible to the nth degree, verifiable supply, decentralized, unconfiscatable, and just like you, it'll make you unstoppable. If you stack this money today, I'm telling you this right now. I'm telling you this right now, especially with these prices the way they're going and getting 1,400 and something units for $1. Your family is going to be building statues of you. This country will be great again. We'll break this system, pay off the national debt, stop inflation, and make these evildoers and bring them to their knees with this new money. And with this new money, I believe if we fix the money, they always say you'll fix the world. And if I had to take a guess, I'm pretty sure you guys already know what that is. It's the best way to save. And for me, the only way to save. And that's Bitcoin. I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.